So Ukraine is taking drone warfare to a new level by using its heavy-duty Vampire aerial drones to transport cutting-edge robot dogs to the front lines. Now, these agile and stealthy machines developed by UK's Brit Alliance have already started making an impact on the battlefield against Russia, providing a crucial advantage to Ukrainian troops. Now, in this video, you can see a Vampire drone lifting a robot dog into the air, demonstrating how drones may soon be used to rapidly deploy equipment, supplies, and possibly even personnel to the battlefield. It's designed specifically for night operations, so these are deployed under the cover of darkness. And now the robot dog it's carrying from Brit Alliance in the UK can move through tough and dangerous environments with relative ease. Now, whether they're getting through debris or climbing over obstacles or sneaking across open ground, these machines have provided a new capability to Ukraine. They're packed with remote sensing tech and thermal infrared cameras, making them perfect for reconnaissance and surveillance. Now, Brit Alliance calls this latest model the BAD 2, the Brit Alliance Dog, second generation, with each unit costing around $9,000. Now, the company has sent over 30 of these robotic land drones to Ukraine and has committed to upgrading them based on feedback from Ukrainian forces. They move across the ground at 9 miles per hour and have a range of about 2 miles. Now, the units also maintain operational effectiveness for about 5 hours. The robot dogs with their small silhouettes become nearly invisible on the battlefield. Soldiers even camouflage the units with fabric in forested areas or urban materials, allowing them to blend in with various environments. And the dogs then record their surroundings and transmit the footage back to operators, offering a real-time view of the battlefield from the ground with GPS location capabilities. With a wide-view ultra-high-definition camera, they can silently monitor an entire frontline area that normally would be covered by overhead camouflage and trees that airborne drones may not be able to see through. Now, while I don't think putting weapons on them is a smart idea, we saw that with China where they were trying to put machine guns on these robot dog drones, and it was silly, and it just won't work properly in a way that is effective on the battlefield, at least not yet. But Ukrainian forces are exploring other potential options, including turning them potentially into kamikaze drones that can be used against enemy vehicles or soldiers that are on the ground. And I mean, at $9,000 a drone, they're significantly cheaper than a missile. And one Ukrainian commander remarked, "If one dog saves one soldier's life, we will be satisfied." Now, the plan is to deploy these units en masse once the full modernization is complete, and even the Russian media has taken notice of these new battlefield assets, acknowledging Ukraine's efforts to improve tactics and adopt new technological solutions in their fight against the Russians. Now, Russia is also developing its own land-based drone. They have a wheeled version called the Scorpion M. This one is meant more for counter-vehicle, counter-tank, and they just carry mines into the battlefield and explode. They are a suicide drone. But these Russian drones don't have the same maneuverability. They can't cover more treacherous terrain like the BAD 2 can. They're more rudimentary in their capability, but they still are somewhat of a formidable tool on the front line for the Russians as well. Now, Ukraine's use of drone technology has been a key factor in the war with Russia, mainly because it's been cost-effective at degrading expensive Russian equipment. Brit Alliance believes that the deployment of the BAD 2 on the battlefield marks the beginning of its role as a cornerstone of modern military logistics, with the company promising to continue updates tailored to Ukraine's operational needs and real-world battlefield testing. Now, these robot dogs are not just some one-off event. They genuinely represent a shift in how we will be fighting wars in the future.